What's up guys, Matt the Riffmaster. Today we're going to be talking about 5 bands that I will never, ever get to see. So guys, yes, I thought I would come on and we would talk. I was thinking about it the other day of some bands that I really want to see that I'll never get the chance to see. And we're going to discuss them today. So, coming in at number 5 in order. No, not really. Not important. But we'll start with number 5. Okay, so the first one is going to be Pantera. Yes. For obvious reasons. Pantera, that's one band I've loved growing up. From a kid, I was introduced to Pantera and Dimebag and just that just fast, thrashy, heavy as shit music. And I've loved it growing up. I still do. I always will. And I always wanted to go and see them. But I mean, growing up, you know how it is when you got no money. You're only young. You got no money. I never got to see them. So, yeah, Pantera, how cool would that have been? I mean, for those, there's probably some of you out there that have seen them live. If you have, let me know. But I've always wanted to. I mean, Pantera / Damage Plan, 2 in 1. I've always wanted to see Dimebag live. I've seen so many videos of him live, just shredding, tearing it up, throwing back some cocktails, and I've just always wanted to experience that. But sadly, it's not going to happen. I know they've spoke about a Pantera reunion. Did the lights just dim? I think the lights just dimmed. Dimebag? Is that you? But a Pantera reunion just wouldn't be the same because Dimebag wouldn't be there. So it wouldn't even matter. But yeah, I'd love to have seen them. I love their music. I always will. Rest in peace, Dimebag. And if you saw over on my Instagram, I posted the original news article from the newspaper in 2004 about the killing of the almighty Dimebag, which sucked. But hey, you know, damn. So yeah, Pantera. If you've seen them, let me know. Oh, you may be noticing I've got a different kind of guitar. This is the new bass guitar that I've been sent. So Stingray 5 by Music Man. This is to record the new song I'm working on for the guitar show. So that's why I've got this. And I mean, it's cool, right? I love it. It's fresh. So anyway, back on track. Coming in at number 4 is going to be Linkin Park. So Linkin Park was one of the first bands that I listened to that was heavy. You know, I think the first song I ever heard was One Step Closer. Oh, just that. I heard it and I remember just thinking, whoa, this. And I remember my brother introduced me to it. He bought me Hybrid Theory. Well, he bought him Hybrid Theory. Then I listened to it and I became hooked. Ever since, I think I was like 9, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. That could be completely inaccurate. But I listened to them when I was younger, and I've been a fan ever since. You know, they changed quite a lot through the years, especially the newest album was very, very different. But I liked it. I really, really liked it. I've liked everything Linkin Park have done. I'm a huge fan of Chester. His lyrics, his vocals, just fucking phenomenal. He's amazing. The whole band are great. And, you know, same with Dimebag. It was a shame that, you know, he's not with us anymore. But I would love to have seen them live because their music to me really gets to the heart, you know. It gets me and I connect and I feel it, and it's weird. I first listened to the song Crawling when I was really, really young. It meant nothing to me. It was a cool song and Chester had really cool spiky hair. But now I've grown up and, you know, I've experienced the reality of how shitty life can be. Now that song means more to me than it ever has. which I think is really amazing because back then, you know, you don't have many worries, no troubles. You go to school, you get dirty, you're not like that. You play in the mud and you know, you got nothing to worry about. And you grow up and life just kind of just tickles you a little bit right there, you know, right there. And you can feel it. And then it just completely castrates you. Fuck! But yeah, Linkin Park, their music I've always loved. I always will. I will continue to listen to them. And again, I'd love to have seen them live and had that chance to experience the atmosphere and those songs in a live environment, because they're huge when you listen to them on the album, but live it's a whole different story. So yeah, Linkin Park, rest in peace, Chester, man, rest in peace. So next up is a band that I've listened to again since I was really young. Got into them, and that is a band called Stained. Now a lot of you probably know who Stained are. Stained are great. Aaron Lewis, the frontman, I've followed him from the beginning of Stained right up until current day with his country stuff now. And you guys know I love my country music. I love playing it, listening to it. But Stained, I listened to all their albums growing up. And they were a funny band. They didn't like each other. They only ever saw each other when they recorded a new album. But yeah, they just didn't like each other. Fuck knows how that worked for so long. But I mean, and then they split up. Aaron Lewis went on to do his own thing because he's always been country. He's always loved his country music, which I still love. But Stained, I'd love to see them live. I know they did do a reunion recently for a festival, but I think that's probably it. There's no longevity there. There's no future, I believe, now for Stained. It was just a one-off thing. I didn't get to see it. It was in America, but fuck it. But yeah, Stained, they're great. Great songs, great meaning. I mean, Aaron Lewis's vocals are just killer. Even when he does the shouty, screamy stuff, it's just brutal, but then his voice is like amazing. You've got songs like Outside, which is one of the first ones I heard. That song just grabbed me and it kind of pulled me in, you know, it pulled me in, and then I was there. And that song has stayed with me my whole life. And now he does his country stuff. If you're into country music, go check out Aaron Lewis. His solo / country stuff is just phenomenal. It really is. His voice is amazing, but sadly, I will not be able to see them or see him with Stained because, yeah, they're done. They were great. Any Stained fans, let me know. Stained were great. No matter what people say, no matter how much they all hated each other, they were great. So yeah, Stained. It's a damn shame. Right, next band is probably one of my favourite bands, probably now still, and growing up. I listened to them a lot when I was at school, made me angry, and you know, how school makes you angry, so you might as well have some angry music to go along with it. And sorry, I was looking over there, I thought my audio stopped recording, but we're good. So the next band is Mudvayne. Any Mudvayne fans out there? Anyone who doesn't know Mudvayne, check them out. Mudvayne are great. They're heavy. Chad Gray, he went on to front Hell Yeah with Vinnie Paul and a couple of other people. Can't remember the names. So he's with Hell Yeah now, kicking it, killing it. But Mudvayne were just amazing. Like, so many great albums, so many great songs, just heavy. And just, again, music that just really got to me. And I really related to it. And it helped me a lot. Mudvayne helped me a lot going through school. Because we know how rough school can be. And all my days where I wasn't feeling it and I wasn't feeling good about going into school, I'd always just crank up some Mudvayne before, when I was there, and after. It just got me through the day, got me through all those years. And now I'm no longer at school. Fuck school. No, I'm kidding. School's good. Stay in school, kids. But Mudvayne are amazing. They went for a long time. And the first one I listened to from Mudvayne was a song called Dig. You probably know the meme, the burr burr dang. Burr burr dang. Such a great song. It's just brutal. It's a real kick you in the scrotum. Brutal. And I mean, some other great songs they've done. One called Happy, Not Falling, Falling to Sleep. Dullboy's amazing. That song. If you've not heard Dullboy by Mudvayne, go and listen to it. It's fucking kick ass. Forgotten to Remember, I think that was done for the Saw films. They've done some great songs, some great albums, and I'd love to have seen them live, especially when they used to, all the face paint and the cool get up and everything. Old Chad Gray used to have the blue spiky hair, the blue really long plaited goatee thing, which I'm pretty sure was fake because it went down to like his knees. It's not possible, right? But it just looked awesome, and I'd love to have seen all of that live and as well experienced that music because it was just heavy. The guitar tones were just killer. The songs were amazing. It was just all in all just brutal. And sucks that I'd never be able to see them. There was something that popped up recently about asking Chad Gray about a Mudvayne reunion. He said, I believe he was open to it. Whether or not it will happen, who knows? If it does though, and they come to the UK, I'll fucking be there. But currently, as things sit, it's a band I will not get to see. So moving on to number one. I don't know if this is I don't know. They're not in order. I'm just going 5 to 1. But number one is a band that I really, really, really always wanted to see live, and I know a lot of people have, and damn, I'm jealous. This band is another one that I just absolutely love. Just the music is amazing, and music makes you feel good. Music makes you just want to chill out, party, throw back a few cocktails, have a good time, and that is the almighty Motorhead. Yes, Motorhead. I've been a Motorhead fan for a long time. I mean, Ace of Spades, that's what got me. And it's just feel good music, It's rock and roll, man. It just makes you want to party, and I don't know what that is. What is that? Makes me want to do that. I don't know. But Motorhead are just amazing. I think that might have been a bit loud on the microphone. Motorhead, yeah, I'd love to have seen them. Lemmy, always been a huge fan of Lemmy for his unique bass tone, which was just fucking amazing. And his playing and just his way of life, man. He just didn't give a fuck. He just loved to live like an average dude, doing his thing and chilling, but touring, playing rock and roll. And again, that's another sad one when Lemmy passed away. I remember that very, very well. And it was sad. You could see him declining and getting ill leading up to his passing. And it was horrible to see him, but he still got up on stage and he still did what he loved. There was a few gigs I saw they were playing recently before he died, and you could see that he was really, really not well. He was struggling to play or struggling to talk, but fuck me, the man still got up there and he did what he loved, and that's amazing. And I'm so gutted I never got to see them because I can only imagine how amazing Motorhead are live. Just the energy, the atmosphere, fucking, I want to hear that bass tone live. Fuck. Really, I can imagine it would just make your ears bleed. So guys, there you go. That's 5 bands that I will sadly, unfortunately, never get to see. Possibly Mudvayne, if a reunion happens. I mean, I know they're still all alive doing their thing. Maybe they'll reunite for a tour. If they do, count me in, Chad Gray. I will be there. I will be there. But yeah, 5 bands I'll never get to see, and it sucks. It's a shame that, Pantera and Damage Plan, the loss of Dimebag, is just sucky. Chester, it's sucky. Lemmy, it's sucky. But I mean, that's life, I guess. But yeah, I'd love to have seen all of those bands live because they're a few of my big favourites. So let me know down below in the comments. Give me your top 5. Well, not top 5. Give me your 5 bands that you want to see, but you will never get the chance to see. Or even if there's a possibility of a reunion, list them down below. I'd love to give them a read. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button. Come follow me on Instagram. Hang out and look at some cool guitar shit. And as always, rock out. Be awesome. Let's have some love for this bass guitar. And I will see you in the next video. See ya!